The girl was horrified to discover that her mother had killed her father with her own hands. She was so frightened that she froze in place. The trophy in her hand fell to the ground. The noise alerted the mother inside the house. The girl immediately turned and ran away, facing the murderer who killed her father. The girl did not hesitate to call the police. She wanted to personally send her mother to prison. Little did she know, this decision would make her regret it for the rest of her life. Before the police arrived, the girl was interviewed by the media. As the top scorer in this year's college entrance exam, she should have been basking in joy. But at that moment, her heart was filled with endless anger and despair. As her mother was arrested and imprisoned, the anger in the girl's heart gradually subsided. But the hatred for her mother and the unfulfilled wishes of her father were deeply buried in her heart. She vowed to become a successful person, so her father could be proud of her in heaven. In the blink of an eye, 20 years passed. The top scorer of the college entrance exam had, through her efforts, become a billionaire CEO. After her release, her mother couldn't find a job, and eventually ended up living on the streets, collecting scrap to survive. Despite such hardships, the mother never gave up on the chance to reunite with her daughter. On this day, the girl was attending an important meeting, when her assistant hurriedly handed her an invitation from a reunion TV show. It turned out that the invitation was sent by the show's crew at her mother's request, hoping to reunite with her daughter on the show. But the girl had no desire to see her mother again, because, in her heart, her mother had never fulfilled her responsibilities as a mother. The girl recalled her childhood. Her mother often left home. No matter how she pleaded, she couldn't stop her mother from leaving, until she received the top scorer's trophy in the college entrance exam, thinking she could share the joy with her father, only to catch her mother killing her father over custody rights. These memories pushed the girl's hatred for her mother to its peak. But then she thought, this show had a high national viewership. The girl knew that if she declined the invitation, it would bring immeasurable negative impact to her company. Helpless, she agreed to go to the show, and secretly decided to expose her mother's hypocritical nature on air. Soon, the mother saw the daughter she had longed to see on the reunion show. The mother was moved to tears, but the daughter remained cold and indifferent, believing that her mother now knew she was wealthy and wanted to rely on her for support in old age, and she didn't come to the show to reunite with her mother. Instead, she exposed her mother's past crime of killing her father in front of everyone. The audience, upon hearing this, condemned the mother as a scoundrel. Seeing that her daughter had no intention of reconciling with her, the mother, heartbroken, prepared to leave the show. The host suddenly stopped her, saying there was one last way to help her recover the truth from that year. By wearing the memory extractor provided by the show, she could recreate all the memories of what had happened back then. The daughter, upon hearing this, also wanted to know the truth, but the mother refused to wear the memory extractor. The daughter concluded that her mother didn't dare to reveal the truth to the public, and declared that even if she died, she would never acknowledge her as her mother. The grandmother suddenly came over and scolded the girl for being foolish, saying that the girl was terribly mistaken, because the mother was the person who loved her most in the world. But the girl was convinced of what she saw that year, believing that her mother was a scoundrel who killed her father. The grandmother didn't want to see the mother and daughter turn against each other. She pleaded with the woman to reveal the whole truth from that year. The woman finally agreed to wear the memory extractor. Instantly, the memories returned to the girl's childhood.